Well, happy Friday, everyone. You made it to the end of the week, and we are looking at a bit of a change in the forecast. Now, off to the south, more good news for California. Another system coming on through, and this one bringing a little bit of rain. Won't really affect us that much, but it does start to break down the high-pressure ridge that we have over the Pacific Northwest, and that'll open the doorway for what we see on Saturday. What do we see on Saturday? Well, that is low pressure. Low pressure bringing a pretty decent chance for rainfall out there with the front off of it right there. So as you look at this is 10 a.m. Saturday, for example, we've got showers on the way moving into the coast early on the morning on Saturday into the early afternoon on Saturday for areas further inland. Essentially, we're looking at a pretty decent chance of rain throughout the area, even areas east of the Cascades and in particular Northern California. The Slater fire, for example, could see some more shower activity that would be extremely helpful. We saw some showers on the Slater fire back in September, but obviously didn't put it out. We're dealing with a lot of smoke from that. Now, the showers don't last long as we head into next week. Low pressure moves out. By Monday and Tuesday, we'll start to warm up again. Not quite as warm as what we saw to start out the month, but still warm, sunnier, and drier as we go into next week. So hopefully this system, while it isn't the strongest, it's very typical of a fall shower system. It does bring some rain. That's something we can definitely use. Does not hurt. As we go through the day today, more cloud cover, and we'll zoom out and give you a better perspective of that low pressure system. See that right there? That's decent. That is a good amount of rainfall already making its presence felt in parts of a little further off to the north, the front itself. Another picture of this will roll on through as we go over the next couple of days, taking us from dry, hazy conditions to a little bit cooler, a little bit cloudier, and yes, showery conditions over the course of the weekend. In your pinpoint forecast, give you a perspective of that. Today, though, warm, sunny, dry, a bit of cloud cover out there at times, building up as the day goes on, and then obviously as we get into the morning on Saturday, that's the next front. That is the leading edge of the system. Pretty powerful as we go further to the north. You can see some heavier rainfall for areas like, I believe that's the Florence and Newport area. So as we go through the day, it breaks apart a bit coming further inland, but seeing the green on the screen, the yellow as well in areas like the Klamath Basin, like areas like the Shasta Valley, all very good news. Areas that could really use the rainfall. And we continue through Sunday. By Sunday afternoon, should be mostly dry conditions outside of some patchy drizzle for the coast. So how much rain? It's not a lot. And that's actually a good thing, especially given fires in the area. We don't want a lot of rain in a short amount of time because that can lead to landslides. The fires loosen up a lot of the soil out there. So as we go through the days, this is very typical. Out on the coast, around an inch of rainfall. In the West Valleys, around half of an inch of rainfall, and mostly under a quarter of an inch of rainfall as you go east of the Cascades and to areas of Northern California. That being said, a quarter inch of rainfall around the Slater fire, or even more possible, is really good news. Let's check it out in terms of the coast for today. Dry day, mostly cloudy skies, some patchy smoke, but there is rain in the forecast after midnight. Temperatures mainly in the 60s. In the West Valleys, temperatures topping out mainly in the 70s today. A lot like yesterday, hazy, a bit frosty in the morning though. It's actually a very cold morning, so be careful if you happen to be walking around out there. And east of the Cascades, very cold morning as well. Mostly sunny skies once we get into the afternoon, but still dealing with some patchy smoke. So while it's mostly sunny, might not seem like it. Might actually look a little overcast because of the smoke and haze. Your 7-day forecast is trending fairly showery Saturday and Sunday, and then we go into next week. Sunny, dry, but right around average temperatures. The cool down looks like it's here to stay compared to the 80s we saw earlier this week. For the Klamath Basin, that's the trend as well. Looks like showers coming through later in the day on Saturday, cooling us down into the 50s. Northern California, temperatures mainly in the 60s as we head into the weekend and back to the 70s next week after some showers. And out on the coast, showers Saturday and Sunday as early as later tonight, possibly lingering into Monday morning.